Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from your favorite Halo YouTuber. It's been a while, huh? I've returned from my hiatus of trying to become a YouTube TikToker to talk about the Halo 5 experience on the Xbox Series X. In case you missed it, I made a couple videos touting my new Xbox Series X that I was finally able to get my hands on. I can't figure out where my penis goes in. And while this was actually a bold-faced lie since this is not my Xbox Series X, it does belong to my brother and I have had the privilege of spending hours and hours playing Halo 5 on his Xbox Series X while getting paid for my actual job for the work I'm not doing. Halo 5 on the Xbox Series X has been an experience to say the least. It feels smoother than a baby's bottom and seems to be the way Halo 5 should have felt when it first came out on the Xbox One. I hate the feeling of having to move back to my Xbox One X when my brother comes down to commandeer his new next-gen Xbox. And going from the Series X to the Xbox One X really makes you realize how poorly Halo 5 still runs on the Xbox One X. It wasn't that long ago that Microsoft was touting the Xbox One X as the world's most powerful console. I guess Halo 5 is just the least optimized, most poorly coded AAA game ever created. The upgrade to playing on the Series X is what I was expecting when I traded in my old Xbox VCR for the Xbox One X. Respect to anyone who still plays Halo 5 on the OG Xbox One. Why try and fix a game when you can just get people to buy your new console? Nothing a few extra ponies can't fix. The community is out here still complaining about heavy aim, and Phil Spencer just teraflops his 12-inch peen on the table. Checkmate. All in all, I do still feel like the performance is tied to the server you're on and your latency. Some games are more generous with what shots hit versus what shots don't hit than others. In other words, same old Halo 5. And I do feel like every once in a while, I'll get a little quick freeze frame on the Series X. Something that I don't really think happens on the Xbox One. But the Xbox One X still suffers heavily from heavy aim. It's like you're playing on a 70-inch big screen TV with no aim assist, using one thumb and one flaccid penis. It feels so unnatural trying to aim in this game, it's unreal. I do think there are slight hints of heavy aim on the Xbox Series X, but it is severely toned down. I think it just depends on your connection to the server. However, the experience is overall more smooth and crisp, which in theory should make it easier to aim. Not sure if it's just a placebo effect, but I feel like I am playing better and I objectively hit more shots on the Xbox Series X. For example, I seem to be shooting low 50% and even some games in the low 40% on the Xbox One X. But on that Series X, I seem to be shooting in the higher 50s, even sometimes over 60%. Obviously there are a lot of variables, one being that when I'm on the Xbox One X, I'm playing with my brother. And I definitely play better players when I search with him than when I'm solo, since he's a sweaty nerd and 343 knows I'm a sack of potatoes. It is obviously easier to shoot accurately against Platinum and Diamond kids than the literal best players in the game. Although it is easier to shoot accurately when you're only getting 4 kills and spending most of the time dead. The point is that although it feels like it's easier to shoot, can I objectively say I shoot better on the Xbox Series X? I don't know, it could just be a placebo. So, should you buy an Xbox Series X just for Halo 5? I mean, you did just get that shiny $600 stimulus check ready to be blown on something you don't need instead of responsibly paying your bills. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. From the outside, it doesn't make much sense spending $500 to get a slight advantage, if any, on a 5-year-old game that will be irrelevant in 10 months. But we aren't logical creatures, are we? We're emotional beings. All I need is a tiny little excuse to blow $500 on 12 teraflops of true horsepower just to continue going quadruple negative against Halo pros. On a serious note, if you still play Halo 5 every single day, it is definitely a good experience and may help you keep your sanity a little longer. And Halo Infinite comes out this year, so you're gonna buy it anyway. Might as well just do it now. As a great prophet once said, You only live once. And to wrap up this video, I do want to say thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. A huge amount of you came from the YouTube shorts I've been posting and probably aren't even watching this. But I appreciate everyone who watches my videos and likes them enough to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video. Later.